is up, my beautiful people? So I'm gonna talk about love, and you can either like exit out now if you don't want to hear it. Because if you watch my channel, you know about me and you know exactly what the fuck I'm about to talk about and who I'm about to talk about it with. It's been a fucking burden in my life that I'm finally pushing off my plate to be able to move on. And I'm not gonna sit here and slander this person, but I'm gonna kind of describe what love can really do to you and how much it can fuck up your life or make your life better. So, what's it like to be in love? Being in love, my heart has never been so full in my entire life. No matter how bad my day was or how shitty people treated me, if I came home to that single person, none of it mattered. I did not care about anything else but this person. I put this person before me, which is what you're supposed to do when you love someone. Because one of the reasons I struggled with this is because I lost the love for myself. And I'm not gonna sit here and take blame for the whole relationship, because in all reality, I was cheated on. And I was cheated on, and from that moment on, I should have realized that this would not work. But because I love this human so much, I put that aside. I put my personal happiness aside for him, because I said, you know what? He makes mistakes. That's on him. Like, he probably feels horrible. He would never do it again. But newsflash for these people, if they do it once, they'll do it twice, and they'll keep doing it. And I hate to say it, no matter how good a person is or what they've been through, if they're gonna cheat on you once, they'll cheat on you twice, they'll cheat on you 3 times, and it'll keep happening no matter what you do. And as much as you don't want to believe it, it's honestly the truth, and that sucks to hear, but you need to realize it. And the warning signs in the beginning, if you were like, whoa, that's a red flag, are the reasons that you probably break up later on. And all the shit that you scroll through on Twitter to see about relationships is so true. So when I had this feeling of emptiness when I wasn't with this human, and I felt like nothing was complete without this person. I was cut off everyone else in my life for this person. And this person at my school wasn't the kid that everyone talked about, and I even got a lot of shit for dating him, which honestly was fine because he made me happy, and he was sweet, and he was kind, and he was everything I could want. So I really didn't give a fuck about what anyone else thought. So we had these amazing moments, and most of our relationship was good, probably until the end. It was perfect, and we did everything together, and he was honestly my best friend, and I'm not the type to be tied down. But for him, I was willing to give all of it up, because when you love someone, that person is your other half. Like, you want to do everything with that person. You don't care about anything else in your life but what that person's doing, who you're hanging out with, what, right? So that person consumes you, and the hard thing is to have that person be your life or have a life with that person, which pretty much means either that person is your everything and you have no life beside it, or you still do your day-to-day things and involve that person in it. And for me, that person was my life. I didn't do anything else besides hang out with this person, and that wasn't so much bad for me, because in high school I wasn't really one to hang out with people or go out and do things, because why would I need to when my best friend was with me all the time? They were little details here and there that started pulling us farther and farther apart, and it takes 2 people to tango. So I was giving my all to build it back up, and little did I know at the time that he was doing everything to push me away. And being in a high school relationship, it's everyone's business. You break up, everybody knows. Everybody talks about it, tells you what they're doing. And I think that was the hardest part. If we would have broken up in high school, it honestly would have been so much easier. My life would be better, because then I wouldn't be worried about it to this day. But we stayed together because I didn't want to have to deal with it. And we involved people in our life on social media, so the whole world was watching. And that is the biggest mistake that I've ever done, is involve the world in my relationship. They started falling apart, and there was a moment where I could feel it, because I would cry. And it wasn't even, it's gonna make me cry. It wasn't even that it was a sad cry. It was more of like, this is hard. Why are we not doing well? What am I doing wrong? I'm the type to, when I love you, I will put you before me, and everything that I am, I will change to make you happy. And so I started losing the love for myself. And when I lost the love for myself, I should have realized that I'm not in love with this person anymore, and we don't love each other. We may have love, but we're not in love. Very rough spot for us. So we pushed through into the end of high school. If you let someone else get in your brain and for a split fucking second kiss someone else, then you are no longer in love with me and you no longer love me. Because you just threw away everything that we have been working for a kiss. And that in front of him. And there was nothing that I hoped more than for him to say, no, it's not true. I would never do that. And he sat in front of me and said, yep, I did. And at that moment, everything in my body shut down. My heart shattered into a million trillion pieces. When people say being cheated on is the worst feeling, they mean it. Because even to this day, a year later, I still feel that pain. Because someone else, I don't even know how to put it into words. Being cheated on is like someone pretty much saying like everything that we've been through was a waste of my time and that it was not worth it. That me kissing someone else for that split second is more important than you. But if they cheat on you, then they do not love you and you are not their first priority and you need to leave then. And I should have known that and been done with it, and I didn't, because I sat here and said, you know what, we make mistakes. We make mistakes, but that's not a mistake, that's a choice. You choose to cheat. And so I was like, you know what, maybe it's me. Okay, so here I am taking blame again. And again, love can do crazy things to you. I should have realized it. For him grew less and less, but I was telling myself that it will go away. And the feeling of being cheated on will never go away. I don't give a fuck how old you are. When your first love cheats on you, it's not okay. And to this day, it's crazy, but cheating is no joke and it's not okay. And I don't give a fuck how long you dated or who it was with. And if you were drunk, it's not okay. So then we like moved on from our shit and we stopped talking. And then I moved to LA, whoop. And then we start talking again and we're on and off talking. And this is where I knew it was wrong. I should have not talked to him from the start because it was not gonna do anything but hurt me. I don't even like, I wanna share this, but I'm so afraid that it's gonna backfire. This is hard, but like, pretty much, when you love someone, they will always be in your life. And me and him just don't work at all. And I want us to work so badly, but we are not meant for each other. He was the love of my life, not the love for my life. And as much as I hate to say that, because there are days that I have dreamed about him texting me, saying, you're my person, I want to be with you, it's you. I know that will never happen because he would rather go out and party and sleep around than be with someone that he wants to, that will hold him down and be there for him. And I know, you know what, that's his life lesson, and I hope someone comes along later that can bring him happiness. But love hurts, but it heals. And you have to find someone who's willing to heal your hurt. And I know that may be hard, and I've never felt a heartbreak or a pain like how I have with him. But he's a lesson, and now I am prepared, and I know exactly what I wanted, how I deserve to be treated. So if he watches this, he's probably gonna be pissed at me, and he probably won't even get to the end of it. But I love you, and you mean the world to me, and it hurts my heart that we are so mean to each other, but I don't know how to be anything else with you. At the end of the day, like, as much as I want to sit here and talk shit about it, he's made me who I am today, whether I like it or not. And I think I've really realized at this moment in our conversation today and us being mean is that we don't love each other anymore. And I hate to say that because I feel empty inside, but I know that you don't say mean things or do this stuff to someone you love. And it's hard, it's all hard, and it's hard living 2,000 miles away when you can't just go hug this person. But you deserve to be happy, and you need to put yourself first. No matter what happens, you are the #1 priority. If you don't love yourself, you would never love anyone else. And I don't even know like if I'm gonna post this, but I want to, because I'm so tired of repeating it. And if you get to the end of this and you know about this guy, please don't tell me what he's doing or who he's with or send me his stuff. It only hurts me. And I'm a strong girl and I can handle it, but there's a point that we all break. And it's hard for me to hear it, okay? So I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. And if you get through this, thank you. This is me editing this video. But I just want to kind of put a reminder that we all go through heartbreak and pain, and what I put on social media and the life that I personify through social media is completely different sometimes than the life I'm actually living. So although I am happy and I am living my best life, I do still hurt like everybody else, and I do have my weak moments and I do have breakdowns. But I felt like I just wanted to share it with you guys because the more that I live here, the more social media becomes my life, and I want you guys to know that I'm willing to share it. And I want you guys to know that you're not the only ones who go through this pain and this heartbreak and this feeling of nothingness, and that you're not alone. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and all that. I'm going to start trying to post videos every Wednesday. We'll see. But I love you guys.